EA Sports, always proud to bring you the National Football League as we join you from Northwest Stadium, just outside Washington, D.C. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to Week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Washington Commanders.
Sleeping.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports.
Shit.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Hold on right quick, bro.
Got it. Ready? Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. From the 29, here's second down and 5. Throwing now is Daniels. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. He's trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and it's 3rd and 5. You talk about this Chiefs defense. This unit, 3rd best in the NFL in stopping the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results are pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. But some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this done.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To the air goes Daniels. And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19.
Here's Daniels. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 40. A good pickup there at 22. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receiver will get involved as this game goes on.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Get it. Cowboy 80. 65 catch. 65 catch.
Daniels looking to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
And now an audible here into something else. To throw is Daniels. It's caught. Tolbert. And down inside the 15 he goes. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Now Daniels. They'll check this one down to Pacheco. Showed off the juke, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6-yard line. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 6-yard line.
60 Vikings. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Check out.
They get this out left. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Commanders are on the board first here this afternoon. Tucker with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. To throw, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. You talk about this Washington defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Normally you want teams to gel late in the season, but this unit, they've been terrific right from the word go. Came in as the number 1 rated unit against the pass in the NFL after just 1 week.
A carry here for Trevor Etienne. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Well, this defense for the Commanders is terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Now here's Mahomes going for the deep ball. And this is caught. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, 42 yards. And the Chiefs are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by Butker is on target. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams. And that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Come on, set. Viking, eight.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep as he'll go instead with Pacheco. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
19.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. He'll get this complete to Sennett, the tight end. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Pass all 80. Pass the 60. Pass the 60. Warriors, 60 average. 60 average. 70 Rangers. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bob. Dragon 60. Ready?
Looking to throw. Daniels. And he's got his man on the out route. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy set the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Get up. Mustang 18 Cardinal.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's one way you take away a first down as a defender. Make sure you have a little bit of physical play when the ball gets to the receiver. Find a way to jostle it free. They caught him off guard, forced the incompletion.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
18, run, Panther 60, Cup 19, Cup 19, 19 tight, 19 tight. Get up.
Running left to give to Pacheco. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Isaiah Pacheco, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And Washington has taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
And the Commanders are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Charles, that makes now 5 interceptions in not even 5 quarters. Remember, he threw 4 picks last week. And this turns into a tough situation because a lot of fans, the first thing is, oh, well, we need to change quarterbacks. This is your guy. This is your elite player. You can't just take him out like that. If I'm the coach, I make a little joke and say, you know something, big guy, we're going to change the play. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Washington.
Isaiah Pacheco with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 21-7.
Chiefs 7. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception.
Taking it right down Broadway. Inside the 10. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. 65 yards.
And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. As they've got it as we resume action. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. A short throw to Ingram. And he's got this down to the 35. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Second and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 27-yard line.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Again, it's Pacheco. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 147 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. Now Daniels going to keep it.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Jaden Daniels.
A 9-yard touchdown run.
And the Commanders go up by 2 touchdowns.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14.
Justin Tucker set to kick.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And able to get this out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It really doesn't get much easier than the last drive. One play, and they took it all the way to the house on the touchdown run.
And you know how many times we talk about that's exactly how they drew it up? Because essentially every play that's drawn up in an offensive playbook, if everyone does their job perfectly, should go for a touchdown, right? That's one that actually did. Give a little credit to those big fellas up front, too. They sprang their man for not only a big gain, but 6 points.
Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Chiefs first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's going to let this go deep. Back over the middle. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. That's complete. It's Jalen Noel. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 43.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs.
ETN up the middle. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Christian Wilkins there defensively for the stop. Now a 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes throwing on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
23 yards on the play.
Okay, great. Red. 18, go, Reed, go.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 161 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Pacheco once again. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Cowboy 80. Go.
Back to throw. Daniels. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
But it certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Ready,
so not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Pacheco gets it and tries the left side. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Well, lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Isaiah Pacheco on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Commanders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Commanders 35, Chiefs 14. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Taylor there to bring it in on the crossing route. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different.
All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. He'll try and do this himself. He's got his target. That's complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Boy, still a half plus to play, but it is a two-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Come on. That's Dragon 6, 70, Denver, let's go.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Cowboys, 7 Pirates.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Now Mahomes on the bootleg. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll run with Etienne. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 82 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional block.
This is caught at the 20. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That goes for a gain of 31. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And it's caught. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Noah Gray, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs come right out of the locker room even score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing now is Daniels. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 17-yard line. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Here's Daniels. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Cowboy 80. Bronco switch. Bronco ready.
Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score. Commanders 42, Chiefs 28. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And the Commanders will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco to about the 35, 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Ready.
Pacheco gets it again on second down. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 202 yards rushing for him now on the afternoon as he just continues to pummel this defense.
Here we go. Jack. 70 Timberwolves. Seven Pirates.
To the air goes Daniels. He's got it complete to Tolbert. Called out a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
It's a gain of 5.
It looks like they'll move things around here.
At the 40-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And he's got room. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
60 Bison.
On first down, they go back to Pacheco. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming.
Bronco 80. Lions.
To throw is Daniels. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Commanders are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
19. Let's go.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21.
Chiefs 28.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And Mahomes will do it himself. Now he's going to let it go deep, back over the middle. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. He's going to take another shot here. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Xavier Worthy, 68 yards. And the Chiefs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A handoff now for Pacheco. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
19-18. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Daniels looking to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
18 Rattler.
Daniels going to throw for it. That is caught. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
First and 10
Cougar 19.
19-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. Bronco 80.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chiefs' 12-yard line.
Ready, go.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that.
Kareem Hunt, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Chiefs 35.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that when he's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Now Patrick going to change the play. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. I think this is what this game's become now. You just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
That's into the hands of Worthy. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Xavier Worthy, 56 yards. And the Chiefs get a bit closer. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Chiefs 42. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Jonathan Greenard running in to pick up the sack.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 15-yard line.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. A run inside, Krosky Merritt. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left. And then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That one is caught by Hunt. And just shutting him off there. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 24 yards. This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
A give now to Bill. This is Krosky Merritt. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. 2nd down and 6 now.
Ready.
2nd and 6.
Viking 18. Go.
On the run, this is Hunt. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Working out of the gun, Daniels gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he will have a Commander's first down, and that should just about do it. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Vikings, 60 Vikings. Ready.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Back. Cowboy 80.
Now Hunt breaks through the contact. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. His second rushing touchdown on the campaign and 4th overall. And the Commanders are on their way to a 2-0 start. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Commanders 63, Chiefs 42.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now here's Mahomes. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Julian Love picks it. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Commanders, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they'll drop to 0-2. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody sees. A couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road.